In the heart of the grand old forest, where the trees stood tall and their leaves whispered secrets to the wind, there lived a spirited squirrel named Sammy. Sammy was known for his agility, his cleverness, and his bushy tail that twitched with excitement whenever an adventure was afoot. He lived in a cozy nest high in a sturdy oak tree, where he stored his precious collection of acorns, nuts, and berries. One crisp autumn morning, as the leaves turned golden and the air was filled with the scent of pine, Sammy was busy gathering food for the winter. He darted from branch to branch, his sharp eyes spotting the best nuts and acorns. As he worked, he noticed a commotion below. Curious, he scampered down the tree to investigate. A crowd of animals had gathered in the clearing, and they were all chattering anxiously. In the center of the group was Henry the hedgehog, looking distressed. Sammy pushed through the crowd to see what was going on. "What's wrong, Henry?" Sammy asked, concern in his voice. Henry sighed, his quills drooping. "It's the Great Oak Festival. It's in danger of being cancelled." The Great Oak Festival was the most anticipated event of the year. It was a time when all the animals of the forest came together to celebrate the harvest, share stories, and enjoy delicious food. The festival was held under the largest and oldest oak tree in the forest, which everyone affectionately called the Great Oak. "Why would it be cancelled?" Sammy asked, shocked. Henry explained, "The Great Oak has been damaged. A big storm hit last night, and a large branch fell, blocking the path to the clearing where we hold the festival. Without that path, many of the animals can't get there, and we can't move the fallen branch on our own." The animals nodded in agreement, looking despondent. Sammy's mind raced. He couldn't bear the thought of the festival being cancelled. He knew he had to do something. "Don't worry, everyone," Sammy said confidently. "We'll find a way to clear that path and save the festival. We just need to work together." The animals looked at Sammy with hope in their eyes. He quickly began organizing them. "Ricky, gather all the strong animals you can find. We'll need their strength to move the branch. Bella, you and the other birds can help guide everyone and keep an eye out for any more trouble. And Henry, you can help coordinate everything from the ground." Ricky the raccoon, Bella the bluebird, and Henry the hedgehog nodded and set off to gather help. Sammy climbed back up his tree to get a better view of the fallen branch. It was huge, and it would take a lot of effort to move it. But Sammy was determined. Soon, the clearing was buzzing with activity. Strong animals like Barry the bear, Ella the elk, and Max the moose arrived, ready to lend their strength. Bella and her bird friends flitted around, ensuring everything was organized from above. Henry scurried back and forth, relaying messages and coordinating the efforts. "All right, everyone," Sammy called out from his perch. "Let's get to work." Barry, Ella, Max, and the other strong animals pushed against the heavy branch, straining with all their might. The branch moved slightly, but it was clear they needed more help. Sammy had an idea. "We need to use some leverage," he said. "Let's find some sturdy sticks and use them to pry the branch up." The animals quickly gathered large sticks and branches. Working together, they positioned the sticks under the fallen branch and pushed down, using them as levers. Slowly but surely, the branch began to lift. "Keep going," Sammy encouraged. "We're almost there." With one final heave, the branch was lifted and rolled off the path. The animals cheered, their faces lighting up with joy. The path was clear, and the festival could go on. But their work wasn't done yet. Sammy knew they needed to make the area safe and festive. He quickly organized everyone into teams. Some animals gathered leaves and flowers to decorate the clearing, while others cleared any remaining debris and set up tables and seats. As the sun began to set, the clearing was transformed into a beautiful festival ground. Lanterns made from hollowed-out gourds glowed softly, and the air was filled with the scent of fresh flowers and delicious food. The great oak stood tall and proud, its branches decorated with colorful ribbons. The animals gathered, excitement buzzing through the air. Sammy stood by the great oak, a smile on his face as he watched everyone come together. Henry approached him, looking relieved and grateful. "Thank you, Sammy," Henry said. "You really saved the day." Sammy smiled and shook his head. "We all saved the day, Henry. It was a team effort. That's what makes this community so special." As the festival began, the animals danced, sang, and shared stories under the twinkling stars. Sammy felt a warm glow of pride and happiness. He had helped save the Great Oak Festival, but more importantly, he had shown the power of teamwork and community. Late into the night, as the festival wound down and the animals began to head home, Sammy climbed back up to his cozy nest. He curled up, his bushy tail wrapped around him, and listened to the gentle rustling of the leaves. He knew that no matter what challenges came their way, the animals of the forest could overcome them together. And so, Sammy the squirrel drifted off to sleep, dreaming of future adventures and the many more ways he could help his friends. For in the grand old forest, where the trees stood tall and the leaves whispered secrets to the wind, there was always a new day to look forward to, filled with the promise of friendship and the joy of community.